Hello and welcome to Roswell High Coyote basketball. Kelly McDonald here with you for this district contest between your Roswell Coyotes, undefeated in district, and the Cavemen from Carlsbad. Should be a good one tonight. I'm glad you could join us here on KSVPTV.com. We have an empty gym here except for the players, coaches, officials, and a few other lucky people here. A couple of photographers, some workers in the gym, and administration, but there will be no fans, so it'll be kind of a quiet broadcast. We're just about set to go here. I'll give you the starting lineups as they come out. Looks like Carlsbad is going to go with Andrew Miller, Devin McWright, Damian Perez, Aiden Parent, and R.J. Amos. Coyotes will go with their regular starting lineup. That's going to be T.J. Fletcher, Rhett Stokes, Talon Sanders, Taman Barola, and Alonzo Acosta. And we're underway here as Carlsbad gets the ball first. They're the visiting team, and that's the protocol this year. And already we've got a turnover and forced turnover by the Coyotes. They're going to look to attack first, try to get on the board first. We got T.J. Fletcher on the outside going over to Sanders. Sanders to Barola. He'll try a 17-footer. It's going to bounce up and no. And we're going to have a tie ball. No, they're going to let him scramble for it. And they're going to give the ball out to Carlsbad. They're going to say it's off of Fletcher. Carlsbad breaks the press easily, and they'll get a layup attempt here. And it's going to be Devin McWright for the driving layup. Carlsbad takes an early 2-0 lead. And now Coyotes on the attack. They'll have Stokes up, handling the ball top of the key. Now he's going to go over to Sanders. Sanders to Barola, over to Fletcher, swinging the ball back and forth now. Fletcher will attack, and he's going to get an offensive foul. As nicely done, charge taken by Aiden Parent. T.J. Fletcher will pick up his first personal on the charge. 2-0 on the early going here. Carlsbad leads it. Now the press is set up for the Coyotes. See if they can generate some turnovers here. Press broken by Carlsbad, and they'll get a layup attempt, but no good, and that's going to be rebounded by Stokes. He'll bring the ball up, looking for Fletcher inside if he sees him. He doesn't. Now over to Sanders. Sanders back to Stokes. Zone defense by Carlsbad. Coyotes swing the ball around. Now it's going to be Sanders dumping the ball to Stokes. Stokes inside to Acosta. Easy bucket. Nice look. And we're going to get they're going to tell the kids to keep their masks on as Acosta scores on the assist from Stokes. So that's a warning, and there's a system. I'll tell you about those the first time out we have. But that's first warning on the Coyotes for mask violations. Can lead all the way to the ejection of the coach. All right, Carlsbad on the attack now. They'll go baseline. They're going to kick it back out. And turnover, so another turnover forced by the Coyote defense. It's tied at 2 in the early going. This looks to be maybe a lower scoring affair than we're used to with Roswell High Coyote basketball. Carlsbad, a little more deliberate team, unlike the last game we had here with Hobbs. And turnover there as Stokes with the lazy pass over to Barola, who was not really ready to receive it either. So easy bucket for R.J. Amos. And Carlsbad leads 4-0. This will be Acosta inside. He's going to kick it back out. Now Fletcher will try 3. He won't get that. Rebounded by the Cavemen. And they're on the move here, but the defense back nicely in transition. Now a long 3 attempt. And that is good by Andrew Miller. A 22-footer there. So just 30-second timeout, so we'll go over the the new rules for mask enforcement. We have the first warning goes to the bench. All of the warnings go to the bench. So on the second one, they can remove a player, and the third one, I believe the coach loses his coaching box, and on the fourth one, the coach is removed from the game. So it's a little unusual in that a coach, through pretty much no behavior of his own, could get removed from the game. But it's his job to keep the boys and their masks on, worn properly. So referee's on it from the early going. All right, 7-2, early Cavemen lead as the Coyotes look to cut into that lead. Here's Sanders going to bring the ball over to Barola, and now Fletcher will drive. He'll kick it out. And now Barola with the ball. He'll take a shot from the elbow. That's well short, but TJ Fletcher there for the rebound, but that shot rejected, and now another layup in transition for Carlsbad. That's Aiden Parent with the bucket. So 4 different Cavemen have scored already as they lead the Coyotes 9-2. Stokes with the ball now over to Fletcher, and now to, that's Sanders, I believe. Yes, in the corner, attempts the three, not there. Rebounded by Perez. Perez brings it down for Carlsbad. Like I said, a little more deliberate. They'll run some offense, and a good idea there, but a turnover. And that'll bring Barola in. He'll go all the way, but he has it stolen from behind. And they're going to get an offensive foul on Barola. So 2 charges taken already. Only fouls of the game by Carlsbad. They came out here inspired. They do have a victory against Hobbs already this year. They played the Coyotes close to a 3-point game in Carlsbad. So they're a team to be reckoned with. They're kind of inconsistent. They're on the attack now. Wide open three for Carlsbad again. And we're going to get in a foul on Carlsbad on the rebound. I believe that's going to go. Well, now they're going to say R.J. Amos on the foul. So it'll be his first team foul for Carlsbad. 9-2 still the score. We're halfway through the first quarter. Coyotes only have 2 points. Here's Sanders. He's looking to drive. Takes it in. Rolls in and out. Can't buy one. Coyotes cold shooting to start this game. And Andrew Miller now bringing the ball up. He's guarded by Stokes. Now to the corner. Ball fumbled around, and it's going to be a turnover unless he's out of bounds. He did step out of bounds. Sanders. So ball will remain in the possession of Carlsbad. He'll get the ball on the sideline in the corner. No subs yet for either team. All right, Cavemen to inbound here. To the elbow, that's Parent. Now he's going to kick it out, and the drive by Miller is not there. Now rebounded by Fletcher. Just telling Sanders bring the ball up through traffic, and now a steal by Carlsbad. And Carlsbad get a dunk. Not a very emphatic one, but Damian Perez with just a little cutesy dunk, but a dunk just the same. 11-2 Cavemen, your score here as the Coyotes struggling to score. Stokes for three, not there. And now more transition for Carlsbad. Good defense there by Fletcher as he blocks a shot. Here's Stokes driving it up over to Sanders. Sanders looked like he might have traveled. No call. Now the Coyotes set up again. Sanders into Acosta, back out. Now to Sanders on the wing, and now Barola fakes the three. He'll pass it inside, goes through the legs of Acosta. And what are we going to get, a foul call? We do. We have a foul call, and it never put his hand up to indicate it was a foul. So I wasn't sure what the call was going to be there, but Stokes drives the baseline and is fouled. Non-shooting foul. That foul went to Miller. Coyotes on the attack now, and they'll have a three-point play opportunity as the Coyotes finally get their second basket of the game. And that's Taman Barola with the hoop and the harm, so he will make the free throw, not surprisingly. And now 11-5 Cavemen lead. Just 2.5 minutes left here in quarter number one. Ball over to Perez. Again, Cavemen content to run a little offense, try to get the ball inside there, and it's going to be stolen, and that'll be Sanders. Credit for the steal, a little help from TJ Fletcher with the good post defense. Coyotes trying to cut it to 4 or 3 here. Stokes drives to the corner, now passes up to Fletcher. Fletcher drives, and he is going to get knocked to the ground. Went in there awkwardly, no call, and now a deep three, and it looks good, and it is. That's Damian Perez. So he gets the dunk before, and now he hits the three, 14-5. Cavemen with a 9-point lead. Less than 2 minutes to go now here in quarter number one. We're finally going to get a sub into the game. I guess they've subbed once. Here's Barola for three, and he knocks that one down. So Coyotes trying not to let this one get away from them here. 14-8, 6-point lead. And another easy bucket inside for Carlsbad, and that will be a foul. So the basket will be good. See who the foul's on. Got a little behind there. Subs come into the game. Foul is going to be on Talon Sanders, his first. There's 3 team fouls for each team. And I've already missed one for the Cavemen, so I'll have to fix that one on his next foul. Tyler Gonzalez misses the free throw, and it's rebounded by Freddie Anaya, who's into the game for Talon Sanders. 1:27 left, 16-8 the score. Cavemen lead. Anaya dribbling. Now he's into a Costa give and go there, and now Anaya back to Fletcher. Fletcher pump fakes, puts it up, no, tries to get his own rebound, and they're gonna probably get Fletcher on the foul on the rebound as well. If so, that'll be 2 on TJ. Let's see, they haven't put it up yet. And press almost works there, but they're going to get another open look at 3 for the Cavemen. No good. Here comes Freddie Anaya. After getting the long rebound, that foul was on TJ Fletcher. Inside a minute now. Fletcher playing with 2. He's going to swing the ball over to Barola in the corner. Barola will drive, double teamed. Now he's going to dump the ball into Acosta. He's going to attack and has the ball knocked out, bringing the ball down low. So turnover for the Coyotes. 34 seconds left. We'll see what Carlsbad does here, how much offense they want to run. Here's going to be a timeout. Coach Zumbrin will be his first timeout. See if this is a quick one. It is just a 30-second timeout. See if we have time to talk about a sponsor here. Let me find a short one. Roswell Honda's 3rd annual Cash for Junkers sale. Now through April 30th, you can push it, pull it, or drag your vehicle into Roswell Honda. They'll give you $3,000 for your trade all April long at Roswell Honda. All right, just half a minute left here in quarter number one. The Coyotes trail 16-8 to the Carlsbad Cavemen. Very low scoring quarter for the Coyotes. All right, 26 seconds left, I should say. And now we're going to get a foul on the 3 attempt as Freddie Anaya fouls Andrew Miller, and he will get 3 shots. And not a very good foul there from Freddie. It's going to put Miller to the line shooting 3. First one's good. Coyotes should know you don't foul a shooter that far away. That's how they snuck back and beat Hobbs a few nights ago. Second free throw is good. And now sub will come in for the last free throw. Sanders will replace Fletcher, playing with 2 fouls, as I said. Third free throw is good for Andrew Miller. Cavemen will sub in Diego Parr. 21 seconds left. Sanders brings the ball up. Acosta trails. 16 now. Down to 10. Barola looks to drive. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Carlsbad. 4 seconds left. They do have time. They'll launch a long one. And no good. So your score at the end of one period of play, the Carlsbad Cavemen 19 and the Roswell Coyotes 8. Oasis Computers, headphones, keyboards, gaming, and gift certificates for all the latest in computer technology and gaming. Visit Oasis Computers in Roswell, right across from the Wool Bowl. Damon Graham, New York Life. Hey, Roswell, as our teams battle it out, I think there's one thing we can all agree on. You should plan for the future and protect what you love. Damon Graham is Roswell's local New York Life agent. Whether you're wearing blue or red, your future matters. To hear more, call Damon at 626-4298. That's 626-4298. Remember the name Damon Graham with New York Life. Plan for the future. Business Notions. Our business is to make your business look good. Shop online today at businessnotions.com. Embroidery and screen print that catches the eye. Proud supporter of your Roswell Coyotes. All right, we're all set for quarter number 2 here. Coyote coaching staff have made their adjustments. And here we go. Small lineup in for Roswell. Sanders, Anaya, Stokes with the 2 big guys underneath, and that's Acosta and Barola. Moving the ball quickly against the zone, but good defense by Carlsbad. Now Sanders will try to drive, no good. Now he's going to pass off to Anaya. Now over to Stokes. Anaya is going to drive baseline, pass the ball underneath, and it's stolen by Miller, and he throws the ball back into play to Parent. Nice defensive job there by Miller. Here's Perez at the top, big 6'4" shooting guard. And that looks to be offensive foul on Carlsbad, so good defense there. Taking the charge. And if that's on Miller, and I believe it is, that's going to be his second. Ivan Miramontes checks in for Acosta. So Miller's going to remain in the game with 2 fouls. 14 fouls for the Cavemen, 5 for the Coyotes. Here's a drive by Stokes. He's going to kick out and find Freddie Anaya wide open for the 3. Short, no good. They're still battling for the rebound. Who's going to get it? It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Barola, and ball to the Cavemen. Good hustle there. Going after rebound, but will be a team rebound to Carlsbad. All right, more subs into the game. We're ready to go here. Coyotes set up their press. They're going to inbound the ball to the lanky Perez, just a sophomore, 6'4" shooting guard. Pass it back and forth to break the press. Now all the way cross court to the corner, and a deep 3 from Perez. That one must have been 27 feet, folks. That was way out there. You're 6'4" and you want to shoot that far away, you usually do it. Now here's Barola baseline. Now he's going to bring it back out. Sanders looking inside for Stokes. Nothing there. Now back over to Barola. He's going to drive and now kick to the corner. Good defense by Carlsbad as that shot from Stokes is partially blocked. And Perez will now kick to the corner, and a high 3-pointer will be rebounded by Barola and then knocked out of bounds by Parent. So it will remain, switch over to Coyote ball. 22-8 your score. Not what Coach Barola had in mind here, I'm sure. But a lot of game yet to be played. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Stokes over to Miramontes. He's going to dribble and go back out to Anaya. 2-1-2 pressure defense by Carlsbad, very effective. Now we're going to get an open three by Miramontes, won't go. Offensive rebound got his own, but then he's going to throw the ball away, trying to pass it out to Stokes. This is Parent, now over to Ramirez. Back to Parent. Coyotes playing man-to-man defense right now. And that's even longer than the last one. That one might have been 30 feet, and that did not go, but Carlsbad keeps the ball. Now Perez is going to drive and get fouled by Barola on the little 12-foot jumper. And that's going to be 2 for Barola. And that's going to send Perez to the line. That was definitely a heat check. He made a 25-footer and a 27-footer, so we thought, why not? I'll try the 30-footer. Didn't make it, but he makes the free throw here. 23-8 as TJ Fletcher re-enters for Miramontes. Now 24-8 with that free throw. 16-point lead here for Carlsbad. And we're going to get a foul and a 2-shot foul on, let's see who they give it to. Barola's going to be the line shooting 2. And they're going to give it to Parent, his first. 5th team foul for Carlsbad. Barola's first free throw is good. Coach Zumran wants to know why that's a foul and not a travel. As Barola leaned in, Barola makes 2 of 2. And now stolen ball here is rejected with authority by Damon Perez, but it will remain Coyote ball. Good steal there from Rhett. 24-10 your score. Cavemen still playing that 2-1-2. Might call it a ball kicked around, but inadvertently. So now Rhett will try a 3, and that's going to be an air ball unless it was deflected. They're going to say no, so another team rebound to the Cavemen. All right, ball's inbounded to Perez. He'll go back and forth and now thrown down the court for McWright. He'll bring it back up top, picks up his dribble. Here's the pressure defense. I'm going to get the ball over to Amos. Amos back over to Perez. Now back to McWright. Carlsbad can certainly be patient here with the early 14-point lead. They go inside now to Parent, and Parent, Aiden Parent, able to knock down that one. So 26-10 the score now. We just went past 4 minutes left, halfway through the second quarter. And the Coyotes are cold today, folks. Ball to Freddie Anaya. He's going to try the dribble penetration. No luck. Over to Stokes. Stokes to Barola. Barola looks at the long 3, and now he's going to pull up for a long 2. We're going to get that one to fall. That's a tough shot there. 26-12 the score now. Coyotes trying to get something going off the press, but so far Carlsbad done a pretty good job. And now we're going to get an offensive foul on Aiden Parent. Good job by Freddie Anaya taking the charge there. And with Parent's second foul, he's probably coming out. He does. Big 6'6" sophomore Tylen Gonzalez checks in for him. R.J. Amos also leaves the game. Diego Pena-Par enters. There's Barola bringing the ball up. Double screen now for him. He's going to back up and shoot a 3. No good. Perez with the rebound. He can bring it up himself. He looks like a big skinny center, but he's a big skinny shooting guard. And nice pass ahead to Devin McWright. And he makes the layup. 28-12 score here. As the Coyotes in trouble, try to pass it over to Perez. That's not going to work. He's 6'4", and I'm sure his reach is 6'6" or 6'7". So on the turnover, Carlsbad Looking inside, had the post there if they wanted it, didn't want it. Now they pick up the dribble. Stokes on defense, and now we're going to have a double foul inside on Tylen Gonzalez and TJ Fletcher. So that's significant because that's 3 on Fletcher. So I'm thinking he's probably got to come out. Ball will remain, go to point of interruption there, so on the double foul. No free throws, both teams in the single bonus, but no free throws on the. So here's Parr. He's going to go over to, and now they're going to get a second offensive foul? Yeah, they are. So that's 2 offensive fouls in about 8 seconds on Tylen Gonzalez. Be his second. No free throws as it is an offensive player control foul. We'll see if they get Fletcher out. I think they got to. Yeah, here comes Acosta. Don't want to let TJ pick up foul number 4. And we'll see if he comes out to start second half. I think they may have to go a different direction there unless they want to risk that 4th foul. All right, Coyotes trying to chip into this lead a little bit here in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds of the first half. Barola inside to Acosta, and this has been there for him. Acosta can't finish, and it will be Perez again on the rebound. Perez doing a little bit of everything. 27-foot three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound to Carlsbad, and now here's another three-point attempt. That one by Ramirez, that's no good, and another offensive rebound, and what do we got? Stepped out of bounds. Okay, so. All right, Derek Moore, sophomore center, has checked into the game for Carlsbad. 1:47 left. Here's Barola driving the baseline, kicks out to Stokes. There's a wide open look at a 3, but no. Offensive rebound by Barola. And that's going to be free throws. Let's see who they give it to. Going to give it to Derek Moore or Parr. They're going to give it to Parr. So that is 7. 9 team fouls. And Barola makes front end of the 1-and-1. He's got 11 so far, 11 of the Coyotes 13, and now rare miss for Barola on the free throw there. And minute and a half left here for Carlsbad. We'll see what they do. Got a 15-point lead here. They lead at 28-13, and now content to use a little clock. Perez with another long 3, and they're long. That one's only about 23 or 24 feet. Here's Barola getting bumped, no foul called. Now Freddie's gonna penetrate into Barola. Barola's gonna pump fake and score. He's got 13 of the Coyotes' 15, but they still trail by 13 here with under a minute to go here in the first half. And we'll see how long Carlsbad's willing to hold this. Inside 45 seconds now. There's the dribble drive, and they're going to kick it back up, and now a wide open corner 3 for Perez. And he knocks that one down. Not afraid to shoot it. 31-15, your score here. 16-point Caveman lead, and their entire bench is standing up. As Barola nearly turns it over, and now he's got to look inside and throws it behind the backboard to Stokes into Acosta, and Acosta can't score from point blank again, and now we're going to get a foul, and Acosta will get 2 free throws. 14.7 remain here in the first half, and Alonzo Acosta will get 2 free throws. It's the only other Coyote to score besides Barola. So there won't be many stats to talk about in the first half, as this has got to be a first half season low scoring for the Coyotes. Even if Alonzo makes both of these, he makes the first one. Now the little guy's in to rebound for the Coyotes. Let's see if Zoe can knock down a second. He does. 31-17 the score as Perez walks the ball up towards the volleyball attack line, now across. 7 on the clock. Perez is going to take this shot. We got an offensive foul. That's going to be on Derek Moore, sophomore center. And no free throws for that, but the Coyotes will get the ball. Even though it's 10th team foul, player control, no free throws. 2 to shoot. We'll see if Barola can get one off. He will. Maybe. And they're going to say it's good. Very close to the buzzer, but they're going to give Barola the 3 on that one at the halftime buzzer. And at halftime, it's 31-19. They're going to say it was a 3, and they're going to say it was before the buzzer. I think both of those facts are questionable, but we'll take it because we need it. We're down 11. Could have been a lot worse, guys. This is a low-scoring half for the Roswell Coyotes, as the Cavemen take a 31-20 lead into the half. Go over some quick stats with you. Alonzo Acosta had 4 points for the Coyotes. All the other points scored by Taman Barola. He had 16 in the first half. Foul trouble for the Coyotes. TJ Fletcher playing with 3, Taman Barola with 2, and Talon Sanders with 1. And I'm missing a foul there, so there's 1 foul unaccounted for. For Carlsbad, it's really it's been a more balanced attack. Aiden Parent has 2, Tylen Gonzalez 2. Aiden Parent has 4. RJ Amos, Tylen Gonzalez, each with 4. Andrew Miller has 6. Devin McWright has 4. And Damian Perez with the 2 long threes and then the shorter one. He's got 13 of the 31 for the Cavemen. Cavemen in a little bit of foul trouble, especially with their post players. Tylen Gonzalez has 2. Aiden Parent has 2. Andrew Miller has 2. Derek Moore, RJ Amos, and Diego Pena-Parr, each with 1 foul in the first half. All right, let's go to some of our sponsors here. So while we have time, there's no halftime performance of any kind to show you, of course, with the COVID restrictions. So let's make sure we recognize each and every one of these wonderful sponsors who make these broadcasts possible. Maupin and Brown Dentistry. Are you missing a tooth or several teeth? Well, a dental implant from Maupin and Brown Dentistry may be exactly what you need. As one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, you can put your trust in Maupin and Brown's team. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you'll probably forget that you even have them. You'll be surprised at how affordable implants can be as well. Maupin and Brown Dentistry, your choice for state-of-the-art dentistry. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is a proud sponsor of Roswell High School, Goddard High School, and Artesia High School sports. So Easy Sewing is your authorized baby lock retailer and offers a variety of sewing classes. So Easy Sewing also repairs most brands and models of sewing machines. Low price guarantee and a friendly staff await you at So Easy Sewing. Come by 200 East College or call 623-3774. Pecos Valley Equipment. For almost 20 years, Pecos Valley Equipment has been servicing and selling John Deere tractors and implements to the families of Chaves and Eddy County. We thank you for your continued business and look forward to work with the next generation that will rely on John Deere for parts, service, tractors, and implements. Pecos Valley Equipment, your John Deere dealer. Proud supporter of your Roswell Coyotes. All right, let's get to the next here. This one is one of my favorites, Roswell Seed Company. It's gardening time, folks. You got to get that garden in. Whether you need bulk seed for your farm or seeds for your garden, Roswell Seed has the seed you need. Roswell Seed Company in downtown Roswell since 1898. Proud supporter of Roswell High Sports. Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel, Eastern New Mexico University. Central Valley Electric Cooperative, CVE, encourages our members to use the Smart Hub app. Smart Hub provides account management at your fingertips. View your usage and billing, manage payments, notify customer service of account and service issues, and receive special messaging from all from the convenience of your phone or tablet. Visit cvecoop.org to learn more. Zenith Security. Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why? Because most of us are at work, so the burglar can go unnoticed. The average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200, not including the loss of emotional security in your own home. So avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. Security experts can monitor your entire home or business 24/7 for about $1 a day. Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521. All right, so got all of our sponsors mentioned. That's good. Sometimes we get caught up and busy and don't get a chance to do that. A little update from the JV game, an update that Coyote Nation probably doesn't want to hear about, but it was a 71-40 victory. 71-30 victory for the JV Cavemen. And varsity team has kind of picked up right where the JV left off. They lead your Roswell Coyotes 31-20, but don't worry, folks. Adjustments are being made as we speak in that locker room. All right, updates from World of Sports. Yankee fans will be happy. They lead the Orioles 5-1 in the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox lead the Mets 2-1, bottom of the 8th with 1 out. Braves lead the Cubs 2-0, top of the 8th with 1 out there. Cardinals lead the Phillies 3-2, top of the 7th. And the Indians defeated the Twins 7-4 in earlier action. We are in the 4th quarter, a couple NBA scores. First to final, the Bucks defeat the Hornets 114-104. Nets lead the Raptors 100-92. That's with 5 minutes remaining left in that one. And the Thunder lead the Celtics by 5 with just 7 seconds to go in that contest. All right, 3 minutes to go here in halftime. Cavemen are out and shooting. Coyotes still discussing things. Inside, 3 later games. You Diamondback fans, they'll take on the Padres at 7:40. It was a quick half, folks. It's not even 7:40 yet. 7:45, the Rockies will take on the Giants, and the Dodgers, defending world champion Dodgers, will take on the Reds. That'll start at 8:10. All right, Coyotes emerge from the locker room. Hopefully they've got it together. Try to get back in this one. Still got about 2 minutes left as the officials come back out after making their adjustments. Done a good job today. Had some tough calls with block charge and looked to be pretty consistent. Doing a good job there. As always, we still have our mainstays with the media here. And that's David Rocho with Davrock Photography and Mr. J.T. Keith of the Roswell Daily Record. Recording all the action for you. Tell you what, Mr. Rocha does a great job, takes great pictures and posts a bunch of them onto social media. JT Keith always supporting our high school teams. His stories for the Roswell Daily Record. All right, that buzzer is the 1 minute warning. So we're just about ready to go. We'll see if Fletcher comes out here to start the second half. I'm going to say he doesn't, but on the other hand, the Coyotes have to get back in this game pretty quickly before it gets away from them. They trail by 11. Now that can be made up quickly with a couple of threes, a couple of turnovers on defense, but they trailed by as many as 16 a couple of times in the first half. So we'll see if Coach Barola is going to risk Fletcher picking up his fourth, or if we see somebody off the bench to start things off. It looks like the Cavemen will go with their original starting lineup. It's going to be Perez, McWright, Amos, Parent, and Miller. So Coyotes will give Fletcher the start, so we'll keep an eye on him. Caveman basketball to start things off, and they'll get a decent look at a three to start things and an offensive rebound on the miss, but that's going to be stolen by Stokes. And Stokes will get the ball back, and now he'll drive and go to the basket, and no call there as Stokes kind of shoved Parent to the ground. And Stokes will get the foul there, and he's going to get teed up for taunting, and I think it's a good call. Hard foul on the layup attempt by Stokes, and then Stokes stood over and stared at Miller. Miller holding his elbow there. So that's going to be personal foul on Stokes, his first. Technical foul on Stokes will count as his second. So they'll shoot the shooting fouls first. Miller makes the first. And short arms the second. And we still got to shoot technicals, so we'll see if it's going to be Miller or... Now they're going to let Damian Perez, Damian Perez will shoot technical free throws. Well, he makes the first one. List him at 6'4". He's a skinny kid. Don't know what he weighs. He can shoot it though, as he knocks down both free throws. So Carlsbad gets the first 3 points the second half, and they'll keep the ball because of the technical foul on Stokes. 34-20 is the score, as Miller will bring it up over to Perez. He looks at a 29-footer but doesn't shoot it. Now a cross-court pass and inside look, and nicely done, but they can't convert the layup. Perez back over to Miller. He'll shoot three and not get it. Here's Stokes at the rebound. He has the ball stolen away by Parents, and that's a flop. They're not going to get that. And now there's that long three. It won't go for Perez. Rebounded by Sanders. Sanders is going to drive and throw it away out of bounds as TJ Fletcher faked out his teammate there, and we're going to get a quick timeout from Barola. We'll see if it's going to be the short one or the long one. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so not the start the Coyotes were looking for. Not a lot of damage done here, but turns of momentum, fouls, not a good start. 2 team fouls already here in the first 2 minutes of the second half. And none on the Caveman. Cavemen have had several shots, none of them going down, but the Coyotes haven't even shot the ball this half. We've only played a minute 10, I guess, here. It just seems like longer. Okay, here's the press broken by the Cavemen. Again, they're patient on offense, do a pretty good job. Here's Miller's going to pass it over to Parent for the long three. He won't get that, but Costa there for the rebound. Here comes Sanders. Now the Coyotes showing patience here. They're going to go over to Barola, now inside to Fletcher. Fletcher will have the easy bucket, and finally someone else scores. As TJ Fletcher with the nice inside move. 34-22, 12-point lead for Carlsbad. And here's a drive and a steal by Talon, but can't control it and it goes out of bounds. Still good defense. They need those kind of plays to get the momentum going in their favor. Knock down a couple of shots and they're right back in it. McWright will inbound, and that's knocked out of bounds by Fletcher. And the Coyote bench is up now, trying to get the momentum. And they're going to bring McWright back over here to inbound again. And they're going to sling it clear across the court to Perez, and now back over to Miller. Miller will drive and now pass cross court to Perez. To Parent, he looks at a three and now kicks out to Amos for three. That one rims out. Fletcher gets the rebound and he's off to Freddie Anaya here. Fletcher at the top. Now he's going to swing the ball over to Barola at the wing. Looks inside to Acosta. Acosta loses the ball to Perez. And Carlsbad on the move now. Amos on the wing. He's going to go back over to Miller. Now to Perez. 30 feet away. Miller hands the ball off to Amos. Amos guarded by Anaya. And now they're going to try Parent up top. Here's Perez. Swings it to the wing. Little dribble penetration. And now the cross court pass. A good one. And an open three for Andrew Miller. He knocks it down. 37-22. The lead is 15 as we're under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Sanders over to Barola, now to Fletcher. Fletcher's going to swing the ball into the corner for Anaya. Skip pass, and now back to the corner for Fletcher. He gets a good look at three, all the way in and all the way out. Offensive rebound by Barola, or maybe a steal. I missed it. Either way, Barola scores, and he'll get a free throw to go with it. We'll see who the foul's on. Foul is going to be on R.J. Amos, his second. Barola goes to the line for his sixth free throw. He's 4 out of 5 so far. He knocks, nope, that one rims out as well, so he's missed his last two. And now Carlsbad back across the timeline. Going to hand the ball off, and now back to Parent, top of the key. They're going to go over to Amos. Now the corner to Perez, inside to Parent, back to Amos, turnover. Here's Sanders, he's gonna bring it up, dribble penetration, and a bad pass that Fletcher can't handle, so turnover Coyotes. Kyle Ramirez will enter the game as well as Tylen Gonzalez for Carlsbad. Carlsbad ball, press is set up by the Coyotes. Press really a non-factor so far in this game. And that ball is knocked out of bounds by Freddie Anaya to Carlsbad. McWright will inbound. Got the ball off to Miller. Miller will penetrate, try it off the glass, no good. There's a rebound by Barola. He will survey the court, off to Freddie Anaya, now back to the right side of the court. Pass to Sanders into Fletcher. Fletcher to Acosta at the elbow. He's going to drive and turn the ball over. And that leads to a transition layup for Devin McWright. And all of his three baskets have been in transition as the Cavemen extend their lead to 39-24. That's 15-point margin. Now here's Fletcher on the wing. And they're going to let Sanders try a three, and he's going to knock that one down. So a fourth Coyote scored now as Sanders hits the three. 12-point lead. It was 11 at the break. 3 minutes left. That ball's batted up in the air by Barola. What are they going to say? All three officials look at each other. Two officials point to Carlsbad for the ball. I think they got that one right as Acosta comes out and Stokes checks in. All right, Coyotes going with the three guards again. Usually the case. Carlsbad willing to pass the ball around. Now they're going to go inside, and nice, tough layup in traffic for Tylen Gonzalez. 41-27 the score. 27's a good quarter for the Coyotes, but that's all they've got here. More than halfway through the third as they get another turnover and another transition attempt. No good for the Coyotes. I'm sorry for the Cavemen, but Tylen Gonzalez there to put it back. 43-27. 16-point lead. Here's Sanders at the top. This Carlsbad defense has been very good. Whole game long, they're going to go back to Talon for another three. That one bounces out and rebounded by Gonzalez. He'll give the ball to Perez, and he'll walk the ball up. Over to Miller. Calls out the offense. He's going to pass the ball over to McWright. Another three attempt for Carlsbad. Can't get it to go. Talon Sanders with the rebound. He brings it up himself. Looks inside. Barola inside to Fletcher. Fletcher's going to attack the basket. They're going to get a third foul on Tylen Gonzalez, and TJ Fletcher will go to the line for two. Not much of a foul, but foul that usually gets called. TJ taking advantage. See if he can knock down the free throws. Coyotes look like they might get the momentum going there about 3 minutes into the quarter, but just couldn't sustain it as TJ Fletcher short arms the first free throw. Gonzalez will sit with his third foul. They'll bring Parent back in the game. He's playing with two along with Amos and Miller. Oh, he gave him the ball. He gave him the ball. Referee says, my fault, can't go in yet. He'll check in on a made basket or the next dead ball. Officials got that right as well. Fletcher makes the second in of the two-shot foul, and now the sub will come in. Subs RJ Amos. Amos, Parent, Ramirez, Miller, and Perez in, and they've got the press broken again. This could be a long three. If he wants it, he doesn't. Good recovery defense there by Freddie Anaya. He is fast. Now off the corner, and Perez, if they can get him the ball, would have an open three. Instead, they get an open three in the corner, and that bounces off the rim. And Damian Perez with the offensive rebound and putback. He came to play tonight, folks. Fletcher at the top here. He'll give the ball to Stokes. Back to Fletcher, now over to Sanders. Inside a minute now, 45-28 your score. 17-point lead, almost a turnover there. Here's Anaya, over to Sanders, to Stokes. Now inside to Fletcher. Fletcher with one dribble and a shot, but no good. Not a bad look, just couldn't get it to go. Rebound off to Parent. Now the Cavemen on the attack. That's Miller with the ball. 23 seconds. They're going to play for the last shot, looks like. No pressure applied by Barola yet, and now he's within the 6-foot range. They start the count, dribbles past him, and now the ball loose, and Freddie Anaya's got it. He's going to attack the basket. Nicely done, but can't get it to fall, and that's been the story of the night. And maybe that was a double dribble. Instead, it's going to be a buzzer-beating three by Andrew Miller. And that's just the way the night's gone for the Coyotes tonight. We had the buzzer beater at halftime, which was kind of a crazy leaner by Barola, but that one was a little more traditional as Miller fumbled the ball, finally got it in his hands, and knocks down the three. He's got 13. Damian Perez, 17 to lead Carlsbad. Tyler Gonzalez has added 6. Parent 2, Devin McWright, 6 all in transition, and Amos has a bucket. 3 Coyotes have scored, not named Taman Barola. Talon Sanders has 3. Alonzo Acosta has 4, and TJ Fletcher has 3. And the other 18 all scored by Taman Barola. So not a very balanced attack at all for the Coyotes tonight. And they trail by 20 points going into the fourth quarter. They've only scored 28. And the Cavemen lead 48-28. Fletcher remains in the game. He played that whole third quarter, I believe, without picking up foul number 4. So good job by TJ there. But Coyotes are in trouble, and they nearly turn it over to start this quarter. This will be Freddie Anaya driving in and losing the ball, but they're going to bail him out with the blocking foul. See who it was on. Didn't see the signal. They're going to give it to Aiden Parent. That is his third. Now Barola will inbound to Sanders. Sanders to Stokes. Stokes dribble drive. He's going to jump stop. He's going to travel. And they're going to call it. So turnover by Stokes. Tried the jump stop, but didn't have the footwork to start that. And now we've got a technical foul, I think, on Coach Barola. And that will send Damian Perez to the line to shoot 2. Second technical of the game for the Coyotes. Perez knocks down the first one. And knocks down the second one. So Carlsbad will get the ball. And they're going to instruct Coach Barola to have a seat. Once you get a technical foul as a head coach, you no longer may stand in a coaching box. So Coach Barola takes a seat. And here's Carlsbad on the attack again. And dribble penetration there on the baseline, but no good. And I think that's going to be out of bounds to Carlsbad as Barola and Miller battle for that rebound. Devin McWright was the shooter. All right, 7:26 left. 22-point lead for the Cavemen. They'll go inside to Barola. Barola one dribble and a turnaround jumper, and that one's good. And now the press broken again by Carlsbad, and there's McWright with the penetration. And they're going to get a foul on Barola, shooting foul. And shooter is going to be McWright. Third foul on Barola. And Coach Barola wants an explanation on that, as McWright makes the first free throw. And the second. 52-30 is the score. Sanders brings the ball across the timeline. He's going to pass the ball over to Freddie Anaya. Back to Sanders. Dribble drive, picks it up. Now he's going to have to throw it back to Anaya, and now to Stokes. Stokes looks for Barola. Barola will dribble, drive, and get the blocking foul, and that is going to be on Miller. It'll be his third. Fourth team foul for the Cavemen. And they're going to say shooting foul. I think that's right. And Barola will go to the line. Makes the first. his 21st. And we got a mask issue, I think, with Sanders, so they bring Acosta in for him. And that's the second one on the Coyotes. So, again, there are consequences for those. I think the next one is a technical foul. And we're going to get a timeout. Coyotes here with 6:43 left in the ball game. 52-32 the score. 20-point lead for Carlsbad. Taman Barola leading all scorers in the game with 22 points. Well, let's see what Perez has here. Yep, Perez has 19. Barola has 22, but the Cavemen have the big lead on the scoreboard again, 52-32. Fewer fouls this half, only 14 fouls for each team. So still a few more before we get to even single bonus, as we still have most of the fourth quarter to play, but Coyotes definitely running out of time in this one. We'll attempt to set up the press here with Acosta. And we're ready to go here. 6:43 left in the ball game. Perez will inbound, trying to break the press. There's Miller. Miller's going to pass ahead and almost stolen, and now stolen by Anaya. Good defense there by Barola and Anaya. Here's Stokes back over to Barola. Barola's going to drive and kick the ball over back to Stokes. He's going to line up the three. No. And TJ Fletcher will get the rebound, go to the floor, and then get called for the traveling violation. So Carlsbad ball again. Here's Perez. And he's going to go all the way down court to McWright. McWright's going to try to drive on Anaya, but Anaya too quick there. Good defense. Now pressure being applied by the Coyotes, and we're going to get a little chippy here with Perez and Fletcher. See who the foul's on. The foul is going to be on Stokes. All right, so let's see who they give the technical foul to. The personal foul went to Rhett Stokes. That's his third. And then the technical foul, couldn't tell who the technical foul was on. Maybe on R.J. Amos. I'm not 100% sure. As Barola knocks down both technical free throws. And that's going to be Coyote ball after the technical. So the Coyotes trail by 18 here. Barola will drive and now step inside. Tough jumper, and they're going to get a foul. Looks like it's going to be on McWright. And send Barola to the line. Well, I didn't see who he indicated there. 20? It's on Andrew Miller, so that's 4 fouls on Miller. As Barola misses a third free throw of the game, and that's unusual. And this is Coach Zumbra saying, "Are you sure that's who the foul was on?" And they are going to say it is on Parent. They're going to give the foul to Parent and not Miller. So that's Parent's fourth foul as Barola knocks down both free throws. Sorry, he missed the first one. Okay, here's the press, and Carlsbad just has not had much trouble with the Coyote press tonight. They've done a great job with the press break. Here's Perez driving and now kicking out. Carlsbad looking for three here. in and out on the attempt by Kyle Ramirez and rebounded by Acosta. Coyotes playing with urgency as they should as Barola drives, can't get it to go. Acosta battling for it. He's got it, and they're going to get a foul on Gonzalez, I believe, on the rebound, and that's going to be a 1-on-1 situation. And if it's on Gonzalez, that will be 4, and it is. So Parent and Gonzalez both playing with 4 fouls, but just 5.5 minutes left in the game. Acosta will go to the line. He's perfect 2 of 2 from the line tonight. First one's up. It's good. (52-36) your score. 16-point lead for Carlsbad. Just 5:25 left in this one. And as Acosta knocks down free throw number 2. Coyotes trying to get the press going. Here's Perez. Up court to McWright. McWright cross court to Miller. Now they're looking for the big guy inside. They've got him, and he puts it in. That's Tylen Gonzalez playing with those 4 fouls. He's got 8. He's a big kid, 6'6", not skinny. Here's Sanders for 3, in and out. Acosta can't get it. Sanders gets his own rebounds, kicks back to Barola. He can't get it to go down. And Barola, and now we got a timeout by Carlsbad as they were trapped in the corner just past the timeline. 4:46 remaining in the game, as the Coyotes just have not been able to get the offense going at all today. Just 37 points through 3.5 quarters. The Cavemen, on the other hand, this is about average for their scoring for the year. They've got 54. They have only exceeded that total 5 times. So only about half their games have they even scored this many points. So much slower paced team. And they have pretty much forced the Coyotes to play their game. They've been very effective breaking the press. They've been patient on offense and taking advantage of poor shooting by the Coyotes. All right, 4:46 left to go. And Carlsbad in no hurry here. It's Miller with the ball. He's guarded by Stokes. He's going to pass the ball off to Ramirez. He's going to drive and go inside. We should have a jump ball here. Let's not get chippy, boys. As Barola ties him up, possession arrow will go to Carlsbad. Okay, McWright will inbound. Up top to Ramirez, and Perez with a deep 3, and that'll be an air ball. Coach will live with that, though. He has made some long ones. Stokes will inbound to Sanders, and Coyotes bring it across the timeline. Stokes to the corner. Barola step back 3. No. Rebounded by McWright. McWright has the ball stolen by Barola, and now TJ Fletcher with the ball. He's going to kick back to Sanders. Sanders, little jumper in the paint. He'll get that one to go. 5 points for Sanders now. Now here's the press. And they get the ball ahead past half court, and it's stolen. So a couple of turnovers off the press now as Barola brings the ball up. He'll pull up for 2. Can't get it to go. Acosta with the good offensive rebound. Kicks out to Stokes. And we're going to get a jump ball now, and that should go to the Coyotes. It will. Aiden Parent will check in with his 4 fouls. RJ Amos will check in for Carlsbad. 39-54, 15-point lead. Coyotes running out of time here. They need to put a big run together here, maybe with a couple of threes involved. Here's Barola, jump stops and off the glass and in. So Barola, 27 now. Here's press break, and that'll be a foul on Barola, and that will be 4 for Taman. We will be not in the bonus. Sorry, I thought we were in the bonus. Just 16 fouls for the Coyotes here in the second half. So Carlsbad ball out of bounds. 3:28 left. Coyotes trail by 13. They're inching back in it. Trail by as many as 22. But they don't have time for this. They've got to play pressure defense here, go for steals. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Aiden Parent. That's going to foul him out of the game. As Barola pulls the chair out from under him. And nicely done. So Parent will foul out 4 points. And it will be Coyote ball. Fletcher in the corner. Now up to Sanders. We'll see if Fletcher tries a three here. He could have had a long one. He's going to dribble, drive, and get it stolen instead there by Amos. Amos will throw the ball back outside to Miller. They're trying to run clock now as we're inside of 3 minutes left. And there's a steal by the Coyotes. We'll see if we pass ahead. We don't. It's going to be Sanders who misses the layup. And now Sanders with the reach. And that will be free throws as Sanders picks up his second personal. And it'll be a 1-on-1 situation for Carlsbad. And it is going to be Devin McWright at the line, shooting 1-on-1. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. Here's McWright. No good on the first one, and then Costa knocks the ball out of bounds, so it'll be out of bounds to Carlsbad. So team rebound for Carlsbad. Now another long three from Perez. Bingo. Perez with 22, including 4 from downtown. Here's Sanders. Drives, and Fletcher with the offensive putback. And the press, still a 14-point lead, 2:20 left. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Zumbrin and Carlsbad. It'll probably be a full there. I think they've used their 30s. We'll see. All right, time running out on the Coyotes. They've got 2:17 left and trail by 14. Carlsbad has the ball. I'm going to update the leading scorers here. I may have missed some. 22 for Perez. He leads the Caveman in scoring, and I believe 27 for Taman Barola. 28. No, 27 is right. I marked down a free throw as made just out of habit with him, which is understandable. 27 leads all scorers for Taman Barola, but the Coyotes trail by 14 and just 2:17, I believe. We'll wait for the timeout timer to expire here. It's going to be Carlsbad ball about midway into the backcourt. 2:17 is the time remaining. Both teams in the single bonus. Coyotes probably have to think about fouling here if they don't get quick steals. Being down that much, we'll see. There's Stokes putting the body on him. No foul. They get it across. Almost a steal there. Now they'll bring it back up top, trying to use some clock. Amos with the ball, Fletcher on him. Not close enough to count yet. Here's Stokes now back to Amos, and there's the turnover. There's Fletcher. Fletcher kicks it back to Stokes for 3, and in and out. They just don't have it. Don't have the shooting touch tonight, folks. They've had some pretty decent looks. Just can't get the ball to go down. Now 1:33 remaining as Carlsbad just looking to run some clock here. They will drive and shoot. Now they're going to call a travel on that. So travel on Miller. Be Coyote ball, 127 left, but I think the whole clock has struck midnight here for the Coyotes. This shouldn't affect them as district champs as long as they can take care of business against Clovis. They'll still be the district champs and get that automatic bid into the state tournament. And what a great play there by Tylen Gonzalez. Offensive rebound. Gets the foul. I believe it's on Acosta. Basket goes, and he'll have opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play. Foul's going to be on Fletcher, his fourth. First foul of the second half. He's played very disciplined basketball with the foul trouble. He'll miss that, and it will be off Acosta and Fletcher and out of bounds, much to the delight of the Carlsbad bench. And here come the 5 subs for the Coyotes. They're throwing in the towel here as wholesale subs for Roswell. It's going to be Miramontes, Mendoza, Lackey, Barola, the other Barola, Jerry, and Josh Estrada. So they'll get to play out this last minute as Carlsbad just looks to run the clock here. Miramontes trying to get the steal as Miller dribbles around. Now he'll hand the ball to Perez. They're not even looking to score though. Down inside of 40 seconds now. Perez will hold the ball at midcourt as the clapping starts on the Carlsbad bench. Miller, Amos, Perez, and Coyotes content not to foul. Just trying to play good defense, maybe get a steal. Now 15 seconds left. They won't attempt a shot unless, well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes they do. 10 seconds now. Not even looking to score. Perez, they're just going to let him dribble it out. And that'll do it, folks, as the buzzer goes off. It's the final here from the Coyote Den. Carlsbad Cavemen 59 and your Roswell Coyotes 43. I'll give you some stats here in just a minute. I'll just tally them up real quick. We don't go to commercials here, but I'll give you the scoring leaders for each team. All right, we'll start with the Carlsbad Cavemen. 2 points for R.J. Amos, 2 points for Aiden Parent, 8 points for Devin McWright. Tylen Gonzalez chipped in 10. Andrew Miller had 13. And Damian Perez, big sophomore shooting guard, 22 points. For the Coyotes, it was almost all Taman Barola. Talon Sanders had 5. Alonzo Acosta had 6. TJ Fletcher had 5. And the other points, all 27 of the other points, were scored by Taman Barola, who adds to his scoring average. But Coyotes drop a district game here at the Coyote Den, which means they will need to win. That will be, let's see, it will be Friday at Clovis, where if the Coyotes can win that one, they will still be the district champs, as every other team has at least 2 district losses. So no harm done yet, but Coyotes don't want to get into a tiebreaker situation there with anybody. So that's your final again from the Coyote Den. Carlsbad 59, Roswell 43. Thanks for tuning in to KSVPTV.com, and we'll see you on Friday, folks.